Hi everyone, I'm Tana. Welcome to today's Twisting Vinyasa Yoga Flow. This will be another dynamic intermediate practice for you guys. It'll be playful, invigorating, and I really hope you enjoy. If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this practice. And without further ado, let's get into our flow. So when you're ready, you can come to the back of your mat. We're gonna meet in a forward fold here in a ragdoll shape. You can bring your feet hip-width apart and take a little loose bend through the knees and draw your hands to the opposite elbows in a ragdoll. And then just allow your head to drop here, your neck relaxed, jaw soft, face soft. Gently begin to sway from side to side, maintaining that loose bend through the knees. Allowing this slow sway from left to right to rock you into a state of presence. Drawing yourself in towards yourself, coming into your body, into your energy. Committing to this time to connect, to play, and to have fun. Take a nice full inhale through the nostrils. Exhale, open up the mouth and let it go. Let's go for one more just like that. Nice full breath. And exhale, sigh. Beautiful. Gently let go of your elbows and plant your left hand into the ground. Stretch your right arm into the air. Now you can work towards straightening through the right leg, keeping your left leg slightly bent. And then reach through the top arm, taking a nice full breath. And then exhale, softly land your right hand to the ground, changing sides, reaching the left fingers into the air, working towards straightening out through the left hamstring line. Taking a full inhale. And an exhale, both hands lower down to the floor. Once you're here, interlace your hands, begin to create circles through your wrists. Just roll out the wrists. Let's spread into the toes, really connect to the ground as you do this. And then change the direction of the circles. Maintaining a nice steady flow to your breath here. Okay, beautiful. Release. Keep your knees slightly bent and begin to roll all the way up to standing. Come into a high mountain pose, rooting to rise, feeling the energy move up your body. And then exhale, fold forwards, wash your chest straight over your legs. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards, melt to the earth. Inhale, root to rise, high mountain, push into your feet a lot to draw the energy upwards. And then bend your knees a little bit, stretch your left hand behind you, right hand forward, spread across the chest space. And then inhale, stretch the arms back up, keep your knees slightly bent. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Inhale, center, getting long. Exhale, fold forwards, bow down all the way to the earth. Taking a gentle breath in, halfway. Exhale, bend your knees and slowly walk forwards into a high plank position. Stacking your shoulders over the wrists, push away from the floor. And then once you're here, you're gonna slowly begin to create circles in your plank. So it might be a little bit challenging. Just take it nice and slow. Make sure that your fingers are spread wide. So we're sort of creating a little bit of heat in the core, the upper body as we warm up the wrists. You can take the circles in the opposite direction. Make sure that your core is nice and active. Take one more breath here. Come to stillness in your plank. And then drop your knees to the floor, supported chaturanga, lower your chest to the earth. Come into a round of cobra, breathing in, peeling your heart forwards. Exhale, relax to the floor. And again, inhale, rise and lift. Exhale to lower. One more time, breathe in, guiding your heart to the front of the room. Exhale to soften to the ground. Lovely, tuck your toes. You're gonna push up into a high plank pose. And then exhale, glide your hips back into a downward facing dog. Spreading into your toes and your fingers, begin to walk it out. Bending one leg and then bending the other, maybe looking underneath your armpits, finding a few sways through your hips. Take one more round of breath as you connect, as you really get into your body, get into that sense of play. And then on your next breath in, you're gonna slowly walk the right hand a bit closer towards you, just coming into a shorter dog. Left hand stretches around the right ankle, coming into a twisted dog shape. Spiraling your right rib cage towards the sky, look underneath your right armpit, and take a full breath. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth, let it go. Beautiful. Let's take it to the other side. Left hand to the ground, right hand to the edge of the left foot. See if you can really connect the whole of your foot into the earth. Engage through your quads a little bit as well. Take a breath in and a breath out. Lovely. Lower both hands down to the ground. Walk yourself forwards into a plank. Breathe in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, hover halfway. Breathing in, upward facing dog, guiding your chest forwards. Exhale, downward facing dog, push your hips back. We go again, inhale, heels lift off the floor, ripple through to your plank pose. Chaturanga with control. Upward facing, breathing in, reaching through your chest space. Exhale, glide the hips back. Downward facing dog. One more time, just making sure that we're nice and warm, firing up the core. Breathe in, Chaturanga, breathe out. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, let's flip over the feet, meeting in your downward facing dog. On your next breath in, reach the right leg into the air, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee to the left elbow, lift up through the back of your heart and draw the shoulders almost forward of the wrists. And then exhale, drive the leg back, three-legged dog again. Exhale, Anjayasana, low lunge. Lower your left knee to the ground, reach the arms up, grow tall, feel the energy move up your spine. Take a twist to your right side, right hand behind you, left hand forwards. Really spread into your fingers. And then land the left hand to the ground, easy twist. Take a breath. Exhale, reach the right hand to the back foot. And then breathe in, swivel forwards into a long pyramid pose, bowing over the right shin bone. We're gonna take the hand back again. Inhale, reaching for the back. Exhale, wave forwards. One more time, nice and slow, reaching into the back fingers. Exhale, wave forwards, long pyramid pose. On your next breath in, ripple forwards to a lunge. Come into a standing split, lift the left leg. From here, we are going to come into a twisted moon variation. So reach the right hand into the air. You can have your left fingers hovering, or you can have your left hand connected to the ground. If you want to play, you can slowly bend into the left leg, right hand reaches for the back, left foot, maybe finding a bind here. So find a sense of play if you're here. I find it helpful to keep my right leg slightly bent, so see if that works for you. Take one more breath. Okay, slow motion now. Let go of your foot if you have it. You're gonna slowly drop the left foot to the ground. We're gonna meet in a twisted high crescent lunge. That was a strong transition. Okay, stretch through your fingers and take a breath. Exhale, drop your left knee to the ground. Right hand drops to the back thigh. Stretch your left hand up and over. And just take a nice spacious inhale. Exhale, straighten out through your front leg, flex into your foot. Come into a half splits variation where you're almost dropping your bum down towards your heel. And then keep going. Lower your bum all the way down to find a sort of seated position at the back of your space. Interlace your hands here. We're gonna find heron pose, kicking your foot into your hands and drawing your right leg closer towards your chest. You can keep your legs slightly bent if you need. Take a breath in. From here, we're gonna slowly rock forwards onto our left foot, coming into a pistol squat variation. So you can either keep your hands to your foot or your calf muscle, or you can just reach for your foot, hovering that foot off the floor. Hold and breathe. All right, from here, we're gonna make our way into a standing split, so don't be overwhelmed. Just take it really slow. You're gonna lower your hands to the floor first, and you're gonna start to bend into your right leg, and even if you need to take 7 breaths to get there, reach your right leg into the air, standing splits. Beautiful work. All right, once you're here, you're welcome to bend into the top leg, left hand meets your right foot. Maybe you'll find a bind here. Pushing your foot closer towards your hips to increase that stretch through your quad. Take a breath, finding some play. And then nice and slow, you're gonna walk forwards into a three-legged dog. So walking your hands to the front of the room, reach your right leg behind you, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, pull the knee towards your left elbow. So crossing through the body, kick your leg forwards, fallen star variation, reaching your left hand into the air. Firm your bum and find a spacious feeling across the side body. Exhale, left hand lowers to the ground. Listen carefully, pull the right knee into the chest and then spin that right foot to the side, coming into a wild thing. Push into your feet, activate the glutes and find an expansive feeling. Slowly lower your hips down, right hand meets the floor, pull the right knee to the right elbow, hold for a moment, and then sink your shin down to the ground, coming into a pigeon pose. Walk your left knee back, walk the right hand forwards, and then thread your left hand underneath your right arm, coming into a twisted variation of pigeon. You're welcome to walk the right fingers forwards, relaxing your left shoulder to the ground. Take a full breath. Nice work, nice and slowly, walking your right hand back, walking both hands back. Push into your fingerprints, we'll meet in a three-legged dog, reaching your right leg all the way into the air. Take a full breath. And then exhale, lower both feet softly to the ground. Taking it to the other side when you're ready. Left leg reaches into the air, full breath in, bending into your top knee. Knee pulls towards your right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog, extend back. Exhale, low lunge, softly land forwards. Right knee lowers to the mat, asana. Stream the arms up, taking a full breath into the lower ribs. Exhale, twisting, left hand stretches back, right hand forwards. Take a moment to acknowledge the shape. Right hand meets the ground. Come into your easy twist, stretching your left hand long, and then reach your left hand to the back of your space. Breathing in, breathing out, wave forwards into your long pyramid pose. Inhale, softly ripple forwards again, stretching to the back of the room. Exhale, long pyramid pose. One more time, finding that rhythm, that fluidity, breathing in. And then breathing out, long pyramid pose, exhale. On your next breath in, find a lunge, come through. Standing splits, coming straight into our standing splits. Your right leg lifts. From here, using this transition to get us into a twisted moon shape. So left hand stretches up. If you played with that bind on the other side, you might reach your left hand to meet the right foot. Maybe kicking into your hand a little bit. Pull the navel to the spine. Reminder to bend your left leg if you need. Take one more breath. Slowly letting go of your foot. You're going to slowly lower that foot down to the ground. Twisted crescent lunge. Stretching your left hand back, right hand forwards. Nice work, guys. Take a breath. Ground into your feet. Lower your right knee to the ground. Left hand meets the back right thigh. Stretch the right arm up and over, taking a full breath. Exhale, both hands to the ground. Play with straightening out through the front leg, flexing the toes towards you, half splits variation. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Come all the way to the back. Drop your bum down. Coming into a heron variation, hands interlaced. Let's pull this left thigh close towards us. So the leg can be straight, the leg can be slightly bent, whatever allows you to find some stability and support in your practice. Take one more breath. Okay, from here you're gonna shift forwards onto this right foot and then slow it down if you need to slow it down. So we're coming into our pistol squat. Push into the right foot as much as you can. If you played with letting go of your foot, see if you can play with that now, see what happens, finding your play once again, not taking it too seriously. All right, we're gonna transition into our standing split. So bending into the left leg, awkwardly kicking the left leg all the way into the air, however you got there. Reach into the back foot. If you're playing with a bind, reach the right hand to the left foot. Pull the foot closer to your hips and take a grounded breath. Slowly letting go of your foot, make your way forwards into a three-legged dog. Reach the left leg back, take a full breath. And then exhale, pull the knee towards your right elbow. Push away from the earth a lot. Stretch the leg all the way forwards, fallen star. Lift your hips, lift your sternum. Expansive opening across the front of your body. Right hand to the ground, pull the left knee to the chest, and then flip it over to a wild thing with control if you can muster that. Firming your glutes, expanding across the chest, allowing yourself to feel fully supported here for a breath, for a moment. Come out of it nice and slow. Left hand meets the ground, pulling your left knee to the left elbow. So much core today. Lower your shin down to the floor. Coming into our twisted pigeon variation. So walk that right knee back a lot. Left hand walks forwards, threading your right arm underneath your left. Softening right shoulder and right cheek to the ground. Walk the left hand forwards and take a nice, slow and connected breath here. Feeling the warmth that you've created, feeling a full sense of embodiment, of connection from the inside out. When you are ready to do so, nice and leisurely walk yourself back up. Push into your fingerprints, tuck the right toes under and meet in a three-legged dog. Reach your left leg into the air and take a full breath. Exhale, downward facing dog, both feet meet the mat. Okay, listening carefully, you're gonna walk your hands towards your feet, come to the back of your space, meet in a little nice fold here, relax your head, relax your jaw. You can just slowly take your head from side to side or shake your head yes, shake your head no. Finding full sort of softness and release of tension here. Keep your knees slightly bent. Begin to roll up to standing, one vertebra at a time, taking it nice and slow. Once you're here at the top, slowly stretch your hands up into a high mountain pose. Exhale, guide your hands together at the chest, Samastiti. Push your palms firmly together. Inhale, reach up again, high mountain. Exhale, fold forwards, bow to the floor. Come into a chair now. Bend your knees generously, stretch the arms up and forward. Sink nice and low. Draw your hands together at the chest. We will twist to our right side, hooking left elbow outside the thigh, drawing the right shoulder up and back. Okay, listen carefully. Lower your bum down to come into sort of a toe stand situation with a twist here. We are going to come into side crow, so I'm going to quickly take you through it. Your hands are shoulder width apart, fingers spread wide. What we want to do here is create a shelf of our shoulders. So what the elbows are going to want to tend to do are splay to the side. So I want you to continue to pull them in and really wrap your biceps towards one another. And then you're going to lift your hips a little bit and simply pull your femur here towards the right elbow and shift forwards onto your elbows. You'll lift your feet off of the floor momentarily. Continue to push away from the floor and see if you can maybe lift one foot and then the other. The great thing about this arm balance is that you're very close to the floor, so if you face plant, it's not that far. Okay, take one more breath. Nice, you can slowly land your feet to the ground. Come to face forwards, we will meet in a forward fold. Drop your head to the floor, Uttanasana, forward fold. Slowly reach up, high mountain, once again, growing tall, lengthening out of your waistband. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, reach all the way up, feeling the energy move up the body. Exhale, fold, bow down to the earth. Chair pose once again, grazing the fingertips on the floor and then sweeping them up nice and high. Hands together. Once you're here, we'll twist to the left now, hooking your right elbow outside the thigh. Stay in your twist for a moment. Acknowledge the shape. Slow the transition down. Slowly, we will drop the hips to the heels. Lift the heels a little bit. Yeah, so you're almost like in a toe stand situation. Okay, let's lower the hands down to the floor. So this side might feel a little bit different. This is sort of my weaker side, so don't be surprised, just take it nice and slow, and if you fall out of it, just try to come back to it, see what happens. Shifting forwards onto your elbows, maybe lifting those feet off the floor. Continue to push into your fingerprints, see if you catch a little bit of play. little bit of balance. Okay, and when you're ready to come out of it, you can slowly make your way down. Wherever you are, good work. Okay, lower your hips down to the ground. Stretch your legs forwards. Just walk yourself forwards for a moment. Stretch your legs long out in front of you. Let's flex into the feet and stretch the arms up. Breathing in. Exhale, fold forwards. Breathing out. Paschimottanasana. Folding forwards. Relaxing down towards your legs. Very nice and slowly uncurl, drawing yourself upwards. You can bend your knees a little bit and just nice and slowly make your way all the way down to the mat. Softening head, softening shoulders, softening spine to the floor. Now stretch your legs long. We're going to come straight into Shavasana. So you can place your hands to either side of your body. Relax the elbows, shoulders, arms, tops of the hands into the floor. Closing down the eyes. Allow your breath to slow down. Feeling your heart rate begin to gradually slow down. Feeling the warmth that you have created through the practice. And allowing the residue of your practice to permeate through your whole being. Allow grounding. Allow a feeling of calm to be with you now. Take a full and wide breath into your lower belly area, feeling your lungs expand. And then exhale, open up your mouth and let it go. Very slowly bringing the awareness back into your body. Start to give the fingers some movement. Slow circles through the wrists and the ankles, moving the toes as well. And just gradually coming into any stretches of your choice, maybe bending into the knees a little bit. And then nice and slowly in your own time and in your own way, making your way up into a cross-legged seat. Taking your time to get here, just settle into your shape. And let's roll the hands together. Sitting up nice and tall, nice full conscious breath in. And exhale, letting it go, sighing it out. If you need to do that again, let's do it one more time. Breathe in. Exhale, sigh. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I really hope you enjoyed this dynamic and playful practice. Please let me know how you went in the comments below. As always, I appreciate your feedback and your comments, and I really love this community that we've built. So yeah, I'm very grateful for you guys. Thank you for being here. And remember to subscribe to support me and all of the free content that I put on here every week. Also give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this practice. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.